This is Dr. Phil Chavez of the Men's Academy. Every American knows March 17th is the Day of the Irish, where the venerated St. Patrick takes center stage like no other saint in the U.S. Actually, there are more celebrations on March 17th in the U.S. than in Ireland, perhaps because this country simply has more Irish. But in any case, there's a special enthusiasm about St. Patrick, despite many knowing very little about him. Allegedly, he drove snakes out of the island, and people associated with the shamrock, which he used to explain the Trinity. Now, St. Patrick's Day parades are a long-standing tradition in some Northeast American cities, perhaps because they help galvanize the persecuted Irish population. The oldest known parade was in Boston in 1737, but parades likely increased since March 17, 1776, as coincidentally, that same day, March 17th, an event called Evacuation Day occurred in Boston. The British were forced out from that dominantly Irish city. Who knows, perhaps from the intercession of St. Patrick. Now, Patrick was born in England in the late 4th century AD and not much of a believer as a child. Soon after age 14, Patrick was seized from his family home by a group of Irish pirates who took him to Ireland, where he was enslaved for 6 years in that pagan land. Now, according to his written confessions, it was this period where Patrick ignited his faith in Christ. He was given shepherd duties, enduring harsh elements, while simultaneously growing in great love of God. And he writes, "The love of God and his fear grew in me more and more, as did the faith, and my soul arose, so that in a single day I have said as many as 100 prayers, and in the night nearly the same. I prayed in the woods and on the mountain even before dawn. I felt no hurt from the snow, ice, or rain." Now, after his 6 years of captivity, Patrick heard a voice calling him home. After being reunited to his parents, another gene summoned him to return to the island to bring Christ. His priestly studies in France took him about 15 years to complete. Once ordained, he returned to Ireland, adopting the name Patrick, derived from the Latin word patricius, which means father figure. Now, Patrick arrived in Slane, Ireland on March 25th, 433. And very cleverly, Patrick used traditional island symbols to incorporate Christianity, such as using bonfires to celebrate Easter, and creating the Celtic cross, which integrated pagan styles to make it more familiar to venerate. Now, Patrick preached in nearly every corner of Ireland for roughly 40 years, working many miracles and converting countless souls. After great endurance of poverty, traveling, and physical hardships, he died March 17th, 461. Now, brothers, St. Patrick is a model of an amazing disciple who was transformed in Christ even while enduring enslavement and rigorous physical challenges in a pagan culture. He becomes a model of a stellar apostle after withstanding tremendous suffering during his evangelization efforts. Brothers, only in sacrifice like this can there be such a worldwide impact. Brothers, God be with you.